What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News Round 2, and I have some new news concerning Daniel Cormier, Adesanya, and Bones Jones. And Daniel Cormier said something that stuck out and hit home with me. And of course, this is the UFC, and this will be the platform, as far as I'm concerned, with talking about UFC events, because there are some hot fights that are going on over there too. The other side of the fighting sport, okay? And Daniel Cormier said that Jon Jones' best interest is to fight Adesanya, Israel Adesanya, now rather than later, okay? And he said that because Jon Bones Jones is getting older. He's been a champion for a long time, through thick and thin, through trials and tribulations, up and down. And he thinks that it's best to fight Adesanya now before Adesanya gets better. And what do I say about that? I say, and I believe, that Daniel Cormier is absolutely right. Because Jon Bones could chase that guy or taunt that guy or whatever and talk shit about that guy, but that particular guy is getting that much better. He's been in the ring with legends like Anderson Silva. And Anderson Silva was an older Silva, but he learned a lot fight after fight through experiences in the ring, especially people that are tricky, that are quick. You know, Jon Bones, he's known for his size and his reach, you know, and those damn shin kicks and those knee kicks that he'll knock your damn kneecap out of socket. But the whole thing is, Adesanya is a guy that only gets better. And I think Jon Jones, since he's in his prime right now, I think that should happen. I think he should make that fight happen, because a lot of fights would be a totally different story if the fighter that was once good was still in his prime. Okay, let me give you a good example. Let's go over to the boxing realm. Look at Julio Cesar Chavez and Oscar De La Hoya in the 90s. Julio Cesar Chavez was the man. He was the Mexican legend. He was like 80 some odd wins, no losses, no draws, the rest by KO. Listen, he sparred Oscar De La Hoya, and with one left hook, he put De La Hoya's ass to his knees, okay? That's when Julio Cesar Chavez was in his prime. However, when they fought, Julio Cesar Chavez had some tough fights anyway. He's been in there with the Pernell Whitaker, and we know how that went, and they gave him a gift draw, okay? But fights like that, you know, I believe it was Randall. He got into, you know, those fights with Randall. Those fights broke him down, but he was gradually coming out of his prime. Jon Bones Jones is a guy that needs to understand that he won't be the same. The reflexes, the fast twitch muscle, all that stuff, the stamina, that will not remain the same unless he's on some type of performance-enhancing drug, which I am totally against. But anyway, he won't stay that way. So I think it's imperative for him to follow the instructions of Cormier. Okay, Cormier knows you fight a guy now before he becomes a bigger problem later. Yeah, he's talking shit now because he feels, he knows, he believes that he can beat Adesanya right now. But will he be able to do the same thing and back it up in the next 2 years? That's the question you ask yourself. I do agree with Daniel Cormier. You guys tell me what you think about Cormier's statement. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys